Dear Ben Simmons, I'm really disappointed that it had to come to this. You really let me down, dog. For all the ish talking that I have done the last 5 years defending you, to hear reports and see reports that you won out of Philly with 4 years left on your $167 million deal after receiving criticism coming off of your infamous playoff performance is just baffling. Looking back, I vividly remember watching my Sixers win the right to select you first overall during the 2016 NBA Draft Lottery. I was on the couch, ecstatic beyond imagination, sitting with my dad, screaming at the top of my lungs because I knew you were a different breed of player. Watching you play from your summer league days through your rookie season, 1 year removed, though a bit overzealous, those Lamar Odom, LeBron James, and Magic Johnson comparisons were visually apparent. I saw your potential firsthand. It was there. You were the final piece that took a lottery team to a perennial playoff squad. My faith in the organization was being rewarded, sitting through, shrugging along during the process years. Philly had made it. The process was worth it, or so I had thought. 4 years removed from your Rookie of the Year season, now facing your probable departure, I'd be lying if I said I didn't sort of feel schemed by you. For all those years, I stood by your game, defending your style of play, convincing myself and others that you would work on your shot year after year, only to be disappointed when the season came around for you not to do so. And now for you to want out when the adversity is at its highest, that's just weak in my opinion. I understand it is your right to pursue a fresh start, whatever that means, but what happened to the Fresh Prince, who publicly stated time and time again that he loved Philly and that he would get better? You were obviously a fraud in that regard. We all knew your flaws coming out of LSU. One look at your draft scouting report and it was blatantly obvious. The only thing is, they were easily addressable, and that's what made you so special. You were so God-given talented that your one glaring flaw was the only thing holding you back from becoming that bull. And not just any flaw, a fundamental basketball skill set in the game that most players need at minimum to survive in the league. It was never about pitting you against Joel Embiid. I've watched this team religiously since the Andrew Bynum trade back in 2011 to know the idiosyncrasies of the squad. Having two worldly talents that both operate in the painted area was always clunky, but the stats, win percentage, and growth from where we were pre-2017 didn't lie, and it still doesn't. When on the same page, you two were dominant. First-year partnerships with young players do not typically win. You two were the anomaly. And it's a shame that I might never get to see the Ben and Joe show stand at a NBA Finals championship podium or parade with the Larry O'Brien trophy in hand. That pains me more than you know. It's a damn shame. I guess my question in all of this, is this really how you want to be remembered in Philly? As a quitter who took the easy way out and never reached his full potential for an organization who was amenable to most of your wills and needs, effectively coddling you? The team who allowed you to be a point guard when the rest of the league laughed in our faces? Do you really want to be remembered as a player who took minimum self-accountability for his lack of offensive progression, even while most of the fan base was patient? What message does that send to your young fans who look up to you across the globe? Despite popular opinion, not everybody in Philly hates you, bro. At least not before your trade request. I went to Six Flags about 2 weeks after the Sixers' epic fold against the Atlanta Hawks and saw a bull wearing one of your jerseys. A few weeks later, I was taking my mother to work when I saw a medical professional on the South Street Bridge rocking a t-shirt of yours. We do not hate you, Ben. We were just extremely disappointed in your play. Losing to the Atlanta Hawks does not exclusively fall on your shoulders. That was a full team organizational collapse. But you must be held accountable as one of the two all-stars on this team. Crazy Philly Fanatics will be Crazy Philly Fanatics, and Dramatic Philly Sports Talk Radio will be Dramatic Philly Sports Talk Radio. Regardless, real 76er fans know you are a vital piece to the success of this squad. Your tenure in Philly should have never ended like this. You asking out is a legit middle finger to myself and everyone who supported you in the city from jump. You are letting your haters win, justifying their vitriol towards you while again giving your fans the middle finger. That's corny, dog. Real shit. If it were up to me, I wouldn't trade you right now just because you won out. You're signed under contract for 4 more seasons. Don't want to play? Cool. We will sit you and fine you until Damian Lillard becomes available because we cannot afford to give you up for nothing. If the organization is doomed because of your early departure, I guess you are sinking along with the ship, bro. Ruin your brand if you want to by pouting. I have no sympathy. We are going out as a family. At the end of the day, I wish no ill will towards you. But best believe once you remove your Sixers jersey, I will no longer be cheering for you individually. That's how much you hurt me, dog. Running away from your problems isn't going to change anything, Ben. Your reputation will follow you regardless of where you end up. You're going to have to face that demon whether you like it or not, which I'm sure you know. Your attitude should be to prove your haters wrong while still in a Sixers uniform. That's what the greats would do. As a diehard supporter, you owe me that. You don't owe your haters anything. Ironically, that may just be my actual tragic flaw, believing that you would do something easily attainable, but take the easy way out. Oh well. The last 5 years have been a blast, and I appreciate the time you have spent in my city. Thank you for helping me defeat depression during a difficult time in my life. I still hope this is not the end. However, if it is, and you already have decided in your mind to be a punk about this situation, farewell, Aussie. I hardly knew ye.